Today, we're going to delve into the heart of one of the world's most mysterious and powerful war machines, the Merkava tank, Israel's iron chariot. But this time, we're telling the story from a different perspective. Has Iran, with the help of proxy groups like Hezbollah or militant groups like Hamas, managed to uncover the secrets of this tank and find a solution to counter it? JBC. Hello to you all, I'm Al-Yassin here at Persian Trend, and in this video, we're going to talk about everything from the engineering rumors surrounding the Merkava tank to the role of Iranian missiles in challenging this tank. I'm sure you'll gain a lot of military information from this controversial video, and you'll probably end up typing a lot of comments, either in support of this video or against it. So don't forget to like this video and stay with me until the end of this video. The story of the Merkava began because of one of the most tense periods in Israel's history. In the 1960s and 1970s, Israel faced comprehensive threats from its neighboring countries. The Six-Day War of 1967, and especially the Yom Kippur War of 1973, served as a major wake-up call for Israel. The Soviet-made T-62 and T-55 tanks caused serious trouble for the Israelis. Reliance on foreign tanks like the American M48 Patton or the British Centurion was no longer working, especially when Britain, under political pressure and its approach to selling the chieftain to Arab countries, refused to deliver these tanks to Israel. That's when Israel decided to take matters into its own hands. The famous Israeli general, known as Mr. Armor, led a project to develop an indigenous tank. With experience from World War II and the battles of 1948, 1967, and 1973, Tal knew that a good tank needed to combine protection, firepower, and mobility all in one. The result was that in December 1979, the Merkava Mark I entered service and quickly became the backbone of Israel's armored forces. Imagine a typical tank, engine in the back, turret in the middle, crew inside the hull. Now, throw that image away because the Merkava is completely different. The engine of this tank is in the front, unlike all the classic tanks in the world. Why? Because most attacks hit the front of the tank, and the engine acts as an extra shield to protect the crew. This design reflects the philosophy of Israel. The crew is more important than anything else. It also has a rear door, which serves both as an emergency exit for the crew and can carry up to 6 infantry soldiers with full gear. This means that sometimes the Merkava acts like an armored personnel carrier, especially during urban operations. The Merkava's armor is composite and modular, meaning damaged sections can be quickly replaced. And the weight of this beast, in newer models like the Mark IV with the trophy system, reaches 70 to 74.5 tons. However, its V12 diesel engine with 1,500 horsepower allows it to reach a speed of 64 kilometers per hour on the road. An interesting feature is the metal chains with iron balls hanging behind the turret, designed to neutralize anti-tank missiles like RPGs, which also give the Merkava a unique and intimidating appearance. The Merkava is not just a moving fortress. It's a war machine that can destroy anything. The newer models like the Mark IV and the Mark V, which is also known as Barak, are equipped with the 120mm MGD-253 cannon, which is manufactured by Israel's military industries. This cannon can fire armor-piercing shells, explosive munitions, and guided missiles of the Lahat type with a range of 4,000 meters. The advanced fire control system allows the crew to shoot accurately even on rough terrain and at high speeds. It also has an internal 60mm mortar, which is excellent for hitting targets hiding behind obstacles like hills or buildings. Two 7.62mm machine guns and one 12.7mm machine gun have been added to it for dealing with infantry and light threats. The machine gun on the turret is remotely controlled and can rotate 360 degrees, meaning the crew can target the enemy without opening the hatch. A key feature in the unveil is its ammunition capacity, which has reached 48 rounds, with 10 of them loaded in the electric drum ready to fire. The Merkava Mark V barrack looks like it came straight out of a science fiction movie. The Iron Vision augmented reality helmet from Elbit Systems allows the crew to see a full 360 degrees around them in extremely high quality without having to open the hatch. Just by moving their heads, they can locate targets, track threats, and even see everything clearly at night or in heavy fog. The C4I system, which stands for Command Control, Communications, Computers and Intelligence, is an advanced digital network that shares information in real time between tanks, aircraft, drones, and other units. Artificial intelligence also plays a major role in data processing, rapid target identification, and predicting the trajectory of enemy missiles. There's also a touchscreen display inside the tank that presents information in a simple, user-friendly way, just like a tablet. These technologies have turned the Merkava into a mobile command center. The Merkava's trump card is its Trophy Active Protection System. This system acts like a magic shield, destroying anti-tank missiles, RPGs, and rockets in mid-air. With 4 advanced radars, it detects threats, predicts their trajectory, and fires metal pellets to destroy them before they reach the tank. In the 2014 Gaza War, Trophy Systems neutralized dozens of Kornet missiles and RPGs, and according to reports, the Merkava Mark IV suffered no total losses, although a few tanks were damaged. Trophy's success rate is over 95%. However, if several missiles attack simultaneously from different angles, the system may come under pressure. The Merkava proved itself on the battlefield from the very beginning, but it has not always been without challenges. In the 1982 Lebanon War, the Mark I performed well against Syrian T-62s, but 34 tanks were destroyed due to roadside bombs and guerrilla tactics. During the Second Intifada between 2000 and 2005, several Merkavas, mainly Mark IIIs, were lost in Gaza due to roadside bombs. The 2006 Lebanon War was a major test. Hezbollah, which was said to have acquired AT-14 Kornet missiles and RPG-29s with Iranian support, attacked the Merkavas. Out of 50 damaged Merkavas, only 5, mainly Mark II and Mark III, were completely destroyed. Sensational rumors claim that Iran, through Hezbollah, gained access to parts from these destroyed tanks and tried to reverse engineer the Merkava's armor technology or protective systems. In the 2014 Gaza War, the Merkava Mark IV, equipped with Trophy, excelled and suffered no total losses. But during the October 7, 2023 attack, Hamas surprised several Merkavas using explosive drones and Al-Yassin 105 missiles, which are claimed to have been made with Iran's help. These attacks targeted weak spots like the engine compartment or ammunition storage area, disabling several tanks. This incident raised a big question. Is Iran uncovering the secrets of the Merkava? Hamas's Al-Yassin 105 missile, which is said to be produced with Iranian technical assistance and through Hezbollah, is a copy of the old RPG-2 and can penetrate up to 200 millimeters of homogeneous armor. Hamas claimed that on October 7, 2023, it destroyed a Merkava with this missile. However, the armor of the Merkava Mark IV has resistance equivalent to 900 to 1,300 millimeters of homogeneous armor. This means that the Al-Yassin alone cannot penetrate the main armor, unless it hits a weak spot like the tracks or the hatches. Rumors say that Iran, by analyzing the weaknesses of the Merkava, perhaps using data from the 2006 war, has managed to design targeted missiles and tactics. The combination of the Al-Yassin with explosive drones, inspired by the war in Ukraine, has shown that Iran is working on asymmetric warfare against the Merkava. But the question is, was this just a temporary success, or is Iran truly discovering the secret to defeating this iron giant? The October 7, 2023 attack was a wake-up call for Israel. Hamas, using cheap drones that were likely inspired by Iranian drones like the Shahed 136, managed to disable several Merkava tanks. Israel responded quickly and began installing protective cages on the Merkavas. These metal cages, which were first seen in the Ukraine war, were designed to neutralize explosive drones and RPG rockets. The idea is simple. The munitions either explode or get deflected before hitting the armor. But are these cages enough against fast and maneuverable drones like FPVs? Some say this solution is too simple for an advanced tank like the Merkava, and it shows the impact of Iran's cheap technologies in changing the battlefield. Rumors suggest that Iran is working on more advanced drones and more powerful missiles to bypass the protective cages. This is a real arms race between Iran and Israel. Compared to the M1 Abrams, Leopard 2 and T-90, the Merkava has some advantages. Its modular armor and trophy system make it superior in crew protection. The Abrams is faster, but the Merkava is optimized for urban and desert warfare in the Middle East with its ability to carry troops. The Leopard 2 was built for the open terrains of Europe, but the Merkava is excellent for asymmetric conflicts like fighting Hamas or Hezbollah. The T-90 is cheaper, but it's technologically behind. The Merkava's weight of 74.5 tons makes it difficult to transport to distant areas. But since Israel fights on its own soil, this limitation doesn't matter. But here's the interesting point. Iran, with its cheap anti-tank missiles and drones, is challenging this armored giant. Can Iran's simple technology really immobilize an advanced tank? There's a hot rumor going around lately. Israel is negotiating to sell its old Merkava tanks, like the Mark II and Mark III, to two countries, one of which is in Europe. It's said that this deal will bring in hundreds of millions of shekels. Rumors mention Ukraine or Poland as possible buyers, since Ukraine needs tanks for its war with Russia. Previously, the Philippines and Cyprus had also shown interest, but there is a concern. What if these tanks end up in the hands of Iran's proxy groups, or even Iran itself? Wouldn't selling the Merkava risk exposing its sensitive technology? Rumors suggest that Iran might gain access to these tanks through Hezbollah or even the black market and could decode their technologies. This is an intelligence puzzle that has everyone thinking. The Merkava Mark V Barak, equipped with artificial intelligence, advanced sensors, and a C4I system, is essentially a mobile command center. But modern warfare is changing rapidly. The war in Ukraine showed that cheap drones and anti-tank missiles can immobilize even the best tanks. Inspired by these tactics, Iran is working on more advanced drones and stronger missiles to challenge the Merkava. Israel, meanwhile, hasn't been idle and is working on laser defense systems that might replace Trophy in the future. But the question is this: can Iran defeat this iron giant with its inexpensive technology, or is Israel one step ahead with its futuristic innovations? This rivalry is like a military chess game, where every move could change the fate of the region. Israel's Merkava tank, with its unique design, advanced technologies, and impressive combat record, is one of the best in the world. But rumors about Iran's efforts to decode this tank from the 2006 war to October 7, 2023 show that even this iron giant is vulnerable. But here's the million-dollar question. Will Iran, with its cheap missiles and drones, discover the secret to defeating this tank? Or will Israel regain the upper hand with its laser systems and artificial intelligence? Even rumors about selling the Merkava tank to Ukraine could further fuel suspicions that the tank's technology might be leaked, and we might see new developments for the Merkava in the future. But in the end, what do you think? Do you think in the future Israeli technology will pull ahead, or can Iranian creativity and the efforts of the Islamic Republic manage to hold back Israel's technological advances? I read all your comments and I'll respond to as many as I can. Until the next video, take care.